Hello there, my name is Dr. Peter. I'm a trained medical doctor and a passionate piano coach. I want to welcome you to Boxhouze piano course. This tutorial will cover for both basic and intermediate piano players and also for advanced piano players. Now I'm going to be posting a video every week Saturday that will help you as you learn the piano. So I want you to turn on your notification and also subscribe to this channel so you get each video every week. This first series or first video, we'll be talking about the introduction to the piano, which is the basics of the piano. We'll talk about the layout of the piano, the white keys, the black keys, and also the octave, and finally the locations of certain keys on the white keys, okay, location of our key C and F. So basically this first video is introductory. Alright, introduction to the piano. Now this is the layout of the keyboard. This is our first lesson on the Boxhouze basic piano course. Now, the keyboard, you can say, is made up of two words, the keys and the board. Okay, so this is the entire board, and then this is the key. Just like your phone has a keyboard, a laptop has a keyboard. All right, so otherwise called the piano. Now, the layout of the piano, when you look at the piano and look at the keys, what you have, basically, you see alternating patterns of white keys and black keys. All right, so you have alternating patterns of white keys and black keys. Now, the white keys are seven white keys and 5 black keys. I'm going to explain that. Now, 7 white keys, starting from our key of C, D, E, F, G, then A, B, and C. All right, so I said we have 7 white keys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you see them in repeating patterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 white keys in repeating patterns. All right, and I said the white keys, I'm going to come back to the names of the key later. Then you now have the black keys in alternating patterns too. You see we have a 2 set of black keys and a 3 set of black keys. So 2 set of black keys, 3 set of black keys. So meaning 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. All right, so 2 set of black keys, 3 set of black keys. So when you combine 7 white keys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7 white keys and 5 black keys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Combining together, we have 12 keys on the keyboard. So I said 12 keys on the keyboard. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 keys on the keyboard. And I was able to identify the white keys, which I said started from our C here to D, to E, to F, to G. Then you now have your A, your B, and then you have your C. So after G, you don't have the key of H or I or G. There's nothing like that, okay? You just have A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. All right? So C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Now, I'll be talking about how do you locate your key, the keys of C and the key of F. If you get on a keyboard and you want to identify which one is the key of C, which is the key of F, very simple. Your key C is the white key before the 2 sets of black keys, very simple. While your F is the white key before the 3 sets of black keys. So you notice in alternating patterns, you see C before the 2 sets of black keys, and you see your F before the 3 sets of black keys. If you can identify this, then you can identify any other key. So this is C because there are 2 sets of black keys, 2 sets of black keys. C, 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 C. All right, then F, 3 sets, the white key before it, F, 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 F. All right, so the simple way of locating the keys of C and the keys of F. So you now have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. All right. The next concept we need to understand is the concept of what we call octave. Now, an octave is derived from the word oct. And oct means 8. It means at every 8 circle, you begin again. So you begin at every 8. Once you get to the 8, you start from 1 again. So, for example, we started from this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So at the 8, we start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? So, how do you explain the concept of octave? Now, this is key C, I said. Now, when you move from this C to the next C, the distance in between is an octave. This is an octave, meaning this C is a higher octave of this C. Whereas this C is also a higher octave of this. This C is a higher octave of this C. So an octave, you see, spans from one C to the other C. All right? So from one C to the other C, that's one octave. From one C to the other C, that's another octave. Now, if we want to count how many octaves this keyboard is made up of, starting from this C, for example, from between this C and this C is an octave. Between this and this is another octave. Between this and this is another octave, which is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So typically this is a 7-octave keyboard. All right, 7-octave keyboard. So you understand the concept of octave. So every key, that's why the keyboard or the keys or the notes are in alternating patterns. Okay, so you start from this C, you continue, you stop on this C, you start again to another C, you're starting again to another C. So that's the concept of octave. Now this piano is a 7-octave keyboard. We also have other pianos that are 9-octave. Imagine if it's 9 octaves, it's going to be longer than this. Then if it's 5-octave, then you know it's going to be smaller than this. Okay, smaller than this. All right, so we've introduced the piano, talked about the 7 white keys, the 5 black keys, joining together, making the 12 keys. We've talked about the 7 white keys, which is the C, D, E, F, G, then A and B. Otherwise, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. We talked about the 5 black keys, and we talked about the octave, okay, which is the circle. After every 7th, the 8, you start again at the 8 as number 1. So we talked about the concept of the octave. All right, so simple assignment you can do, check around the keyboards that you have, try to look at the octaves that you have, check the keys, you see these patterns, repeating patterns of white keys, black keys, 2 sets of black keys, 3 sets of black keys. So in conclusion, in this first video is you have 7 white keys, 5 black keys. Altogether you have 12 keys on the keyboard, and I mentioned the names of the white keys. I said C, D, E, F, G, then A, B. And I talked about the concept of the octave. All right. Hey guys, thanks for watching our tutorial video for today. Hope you learned a lot. Don't forget to click the subscribe button below, and also don't forget to turn on your notification to get the next video. See you in our next video tutorial.